99.5 The Wolf joining us live. Good morning.
Good morning. Hopefully when you're having your breakfast, you just smother it in ketchup like we do over here.
Putting a lot of friendships on the line right
dish
now.
Are you chowing down on this morning?
Yes, it's definitely eggs. Only scrambled though.
Yes.
Like if you do fried eggs with ketchup, it's a little weird.
You're weird.
Scrambled eggs, ketchup on top.
Is a
It's
chef's
beautiful.
kiss, according to you two. We have differing opinions here, but apparently Heinz is really trying to normalize this ketchup on eggs. They're going after our ketchup fans like you guys, saying that they've added some labels. They're calling it breakfast ketchup.
Is it actually different than regular ketchup?
No, it's just the label, and they're only doing it with some partnerships for some diners and Waffle Houses across the country. And they're just trying to remind you, hey, eggs taste a little bit better with some mashed tomato on top.
Yes, exactly.
So, I mean, it does make sense to me, but I just cannot understand why you would choose ketchup on eggs over all the different kinds of hot sauces that are out there. That is ketchup on eggs is option like 45 on the list.
Well, one in four people are into this, so it makes sense that of us four, 2 out of 4 isn't bad. I don't know, Anthony, where do you land? But yeah, hot sauce is good, salsa is good. We'll accept that. All some form of tomato.
Some sippiness.
A little acid to kind of cut through.
The salsa's great, but you need a little heat.
Here's my thing, and I know that I know my logic is flawed in this, right? Because I will go to a diner and get some breakfast potatoes, right? If you get the skillet potatoes on the side.
Put some ketchup on the hash browns.
I want ketchup with my potatoes, but then I'm like, ketchup with eggs? Oh no, I never. And it's just like
it makes sense to me.
It's not something that I grew up with, and I just can't get a taste for it.
I can do ketchup on hash browns. I cannot do ketchup on diner potatoes. Like, you're ruining the diner potato.
Really?
When you do them.
So diced up French fry.
It's not, though, because they
French fry on ketchup's on French fry all the time.
I know, but mine are like a rosemary garlic potato. So like you put ketchup on that and you've ruined the whole flavor. If you're just gonna throw some random potato on a plate, sure, throw some ketchup on it. That's what hash browns are. You just put potatoes smashed up and you sprinkle some salt on it. But like when you're making a potato, like there's love and there's like seasonings that go into that, and you throw ketchup, you're just like ruining the whole thing.
Well, see, I would argue I do that with my eggs too. Like if I'm whipping up some nice scrambled eggs and I'm adding like a little, if you're feeling fancy, a little dollop of like half and half or a little whole milk, some, salt and pepper, get it all whipped up in there, top it with a little cheese. Ketchup has no place in that skillet.
I will agree to that. Like if you're gonna go one step further, like I wouldn't get it on hollandaise, like
eggs Benedict. Ketchup on it.
But like if you're just trying to spice up the regular stuff, then throw some ketchup on.
I mean, you guys are making us feel like hillbillies over here, especially since the fact that I use the fancy ketchup packets from McDonald's.
Yeah, we don't buy them.
And instead of like the actual bottle.
That is definitely classier.
I don't think this makes you hillbillies at all.
No, I mean, like you said, 1 in 4.
I think whatever floats your boat at the breakfast table. It's just and I realize that it's like silly to me that I'm like, yes, ketchup for potatoes, no ketchup for eggs. It's all
I'm
on
the same way,
plate.
but it makes sense to me. I actually, where I got most confused is that Nick's logic over the no ketchup on the diner potatoes made sense to me, even though I just disagree with it. But the logic was tracking, but in my heart, I'm like, this is wrong. This is wrong.
That sums up my entire marriage. Like it does track, but in my heart, it feels wrong. Right?
Because you're going to the wrong diners. Yeah. If you're throwing ketchup on the potatoes, it's like putting A1 on a steak. Like if you're going to a place where they offer A1, like you probably don't want the steak.
Yeah. Well,
it'll be
interesting to see. I'm curious if this partnership with Waffle House, like if people actually take to this, if there's a marketing opportunity here, you might have breakfast ketchup next to regular ketchup at a grocery store, even though they're the same thing.
The exact same thing.
100%.
Yeah.
But Heinz did it. I mean, look at us. We're talking about it this morning. So that was mission accomplished.
Yeah, they won.
They knew what they were doing.
They won the marketing battle. All right, well, Kristen and Nick the Philosopher, have a great day, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right. And for more trending topics anytime, catch Nick and Kristen weekdays on 99.5 The Wolf.
All right, it's 8:21 on this Monday morning.